When the facts bend reality, this is beyond plausible.
Cats, these adorable little creatures, are no strangers to us, yet they still hold many undiscovered secrets. Their wild relatives in the living room of the house of origin have many stories to tell. From the mountains of the Sonoran Desert in North America to the foothills of the Andes in Argentina and deep within the Amazon rainforest. The life of a perfect predator, capable of adapting to various habitats, unfolds. In the gloomy, cold forest, this solitary wanderer travels kilometers at night, hunting and catching unfortunate prey. This is the prince of the green forest, the ocelot. In the world of small cats, the ocelot is a giant. Although not as large as the jaguar, the reigning king of the South American forests. But this mini jaguar is still the largest cat in the Leopardus genus. It can grow up to 1 meter long and weigh 15 kilograms. This is the largest small cat distributed in South and Central America. They have conquered a vast territory here. Ocelots are very flexible cats. They thrive in forests, hunting primarily on land. But if given the chance, they can also hunt in water. Mother Nature has gifted the ocelot with agile legs for all terrains. Their paws are large with long, sharp claws, helping these cats hunt effectively in any environment. They can inhabit special environments like mangroves, grasslands, swamps, and arid shrublands. However, tropical forests remain the ideal environment for these cats to thrive the most. Dense forests provide them with significant advantages in every aspect. Ocelots are excellent climbing experts. This ability allows them to ambush prey and escape from less agile predators. Their unique fur is perfectly designed for the habitat they have chosen. The cat's body is covered with rosettes, spots, and uneven black streaks, helping them blend into the dappled sunlight on the forest floor. Ocelots are quiet, agile, and well-camouflaged creatures. It is a deadly combination. These cats are mainly active at dusk or dawn, and they hunt throughout the night. Ocelots also spend time patrolling their territory. In one night, they travel up to 7 kilometers to hunt. An adult ocelot needs at least 800 grams of food daily to survive. Therefore, they must constantly hunt and continuously search for their next meal. The primary prey of ocelots are rodents and small reptiles. But sometimes they will also hunt larger prey like fawns and wild boars if given the opportunity. The ocelot has caught the scent of a delicious prey. It is locating the prey's position. The cat's patience has been rewarded. The first prey of the night is now securely in its mouth. When an ocelot detects prey, the victim has almost no chance of escape. Ocelots maintain a territory as large as 45 square kilometers and mark it by spraying urine. Ocelot urine has a distinctive, easily recognizable scent. It is a not-so-subtle but very effective way of marking sovereignty. The unique scent serves as a reminder to other males that this place is already taken. It also helps attract females. Ocelots are solitary creatures and prefer to hunt alone. They only meet other ocelots when it is time to mate. Ocelots breed only once a year and can give birth at any time of the year. Compared to other small cats, ocelot kittens develop quite slowly. They weigh about 250 grams at birth and open their eyes after 15 to 18 days. After 3 months, the kittens begin to leave their hiding place. And they stay with their mother for 2 years before separating to find their own new territory. These playful kittens are considered the cutest animals on the planet. According to some rankings, Currently, kittens are learning to transfer prey through reproduction and catching their mothers. They roll around chasing each other adorably. Ocelots reach adult size at 10 months old. Due to their wide distribution range and good adaptability, ocelots currently still have a fairly large population and are listed as of least concern. But in the 19th and early 20th centuries, they underwent a struggle for survival. At that time, ocelot fur was used to make hats and fur coats. At one point, a coat made from ocelot fur could be sold for $30,000. Because a lot of fur is needed to make one coat and the profits from the fur trade are high, hunters relentlessly hunted and killed them. Thanks to conservation efforts and timely bans on hunting and trade, in countries where ocelots live in the 1960s, their populations gradually recovered and grew again. And in the dense forests of Central America, the era of this cat's dominance continues. From the white salt flats of Bolivia to the barren Patagonian grasslands, one of the continent's most adorable and agile predators lives here. Although one of the most common cats in South America, these voracious hunters remain a great mystery. They are rarely seen and there is very little research documentation about them. This mysterious creature is the Geoffroy's cat or salt cat. This cat dominates a vast kingdom. They thrive in various environments, from mountains, forests, steppes, scrublands to grasslands. Most of their territory is in arid or semi-arid areas, like the Bolivian salt flats. Here, they have another name, salt cat. If you're lucky enough to spot a salt cat in the wild, their size and fur will provide clues about their shelter and habitat area. For most animals, the closer to the poles, the larger their body size. Salt cats are no exception. Cats in Santa Cruz are larger than their counterparts at the southern edge of the Amazon. We can also identify the species distribution area based on their distinctive fur. In the warmer northern populations, salt cat fur is ochre-colored, while in the cold south, their fur is silvery gray. This reflects changes in their terrain and habitat. But salt cats are also frequent residents of marshes. They are also often found in dense forests and around wetlands. In these areas, they are called melanistic, and their fur is usually black due to high melanin content, a skin and hair pigment. Black helps them camouflage more effectively in the dark habitats of marshes. At night, they are almost undetectable. This makes them very efficient predators. At first glance, you might mistake a salt cat for a domestic cat. They are similar in size to domestic cats, weighing only about 4 kilograms. And that's not the only commonality between this cat and domestic cats. Basic behaviors like licking fur and grooming also make them look very much like domestic cats. Grasslands are the main habitat of salt cats. They have long legs that are advantageous for movement. Long legs also help them easily traverse flooded areas. One of the densest salt cat populations is found around the rivers of the Pampas region, where floods frequently occur. Long legs give salt cats here an advantage over other predators. Although they don't live in trees like their relatives, they are also very skilled climbers. This helps salt cats escape dangerous predators or assist in ambushing prey. Salt cats mark their territory with feces and urine. They do this very subtly. Like other mentioned cat species, salt cats also only meet for reproduction. They travel long distances to find potential mates through scent marks left by the opposite sex. The breeding season occurs from spring to early summer. Each litter consists of 1 to 3 kittens. To avoid predators, salt cats nest in dense bushes, tree hollows, or stink trees to give birth. Kittens are born small, blind, and completely dependent on their mother. By the 3rd month, they are mature enough to hunt alongside their mother. Salt cats are primarily nocturnal. They begin hunting at sunset. Their main diet consists of small vertebrates like mice, birds, and frogs for those living in the north. This cat has caught the scent of a frog. With excellent night vision and the keen sense of smell of a predator, the poor frog's death is only a matter of time. Currently, salt cats are quite vulnerable in their habitat. However, salt cats are still listed as a species of least concern. Living mainly in grasslands, salt cats are not directly affected by human deforestation. But they struggle with habitat degradation, especially road construction in their territory. In the modern world, cars are the leading cause of death for this cat species. Thanks to their resemblance to domestic cats, salt cats can quickly adapt to changes. When grasslands, their old territory, are converted into agricultural land, they can still survive. Where there are farms, there are mice, and there will also be cats. Salt cats are also victims of poaching, and their fur is the 2nd most traded in the world. But this elusive cat remains a fascinating mystery of South America. This is the Scottish Highlands, an ancient land rich in myths and legends. Here lives a distinctive but rarely seen cat species. It is renowned as a fierce hunter and an excellent protector of its young. They are known for attacking humans without warning. This cat is a monster you don't want to encounter. They are Scottish wildcats, the rarest cat species in the world, with very few purebred individuals left in the wild. Scottish wildcats are the last surviving wildcats in the British Isles. Thousands of years ago, saber-toothed tigers and cave lions roamed these lands. But they went extinct at the end of the last ice age. The Eurasian lynx in the British Isles also did not escape extinction when the Romans invaded. They were hunted to extinction for their valuable fur. And after that, only the poor Scottish wildcat remained on these islands. But they too were hunted and persecuted because people believed they attacked livestock. The habitat range of Scottish wildcats continued to shrink in the mid-1800s. They are only found in remote highland areas with sparse populations. To survive, this cat species must stay away from humans and adapt to eat anything possible in a harsh environment. Like other European wildcats, Scottish wildcats have a sturdy body and are 1.5 times larger than domestic cats. As a cat species that cannot climb, they often hide in burrows or dense bushes. Their unique patterned fur helps them camouflage in tall grass. Their fur blends with the vegetation, making them disappear from the prey's sight. Even humans find it difficult to spot them in the wild. This fur is also particularly useful for newborn kittens when they are not yet able to defend themselves. Scottish wildcats can reproduce up to twice a year. They usually mate in winter, and the young are born in early spring. Sometimes the mother can become pregnant again in summer while still caring for her newborn litter. At 3 months old, the young are fully weaned and become independent shortly after. But until then, their mother remains there to fiercely protect them. If you see a Scottish wildcat in the wild, it might be because it wants you to see it. They also do not truly attack without reason. When feeling threatened or cornered, they will hiss, stomp, and puff up their fur to appear larger. If this method is ineffective, they will proactively attack first. This behavior is also common in other cat species, but with the Scottish wildcat, their aggressiveness has become legendary. The story is still passed down locally, and after decades of collecting documentation, its accuracy has been verified. It is the story of a black cat named Cowless, known as a fierce creature that specialized in attacking livestock and people. In the 1980s, the first Scottish wildcat named Cowless was captured. Since then, many other individuals have been observed, including kittens. DNA tests show that some of them are purebred Scottish wildcats, but most have hybridized with domestic cats. Scottish wildcats live solitary lives, and their diet depends on their habitat. Like most carnivores, they are opportunistic with an ambush hunting style. Those living in the east primarily hunt rabbits, while in the west, rodents make up the majority of their diet due to rabbits being less common. Scottish wildcats kill small prey by biting directly into the neck. Although they usually hunt smaller prey, they will not miss the opportunity to catch a fawn if possible. Genetically, Scottish wildcats are not too different from domestic cats. This, unfortunately, is a major threat to them. Hybridization with domestic cats dilutes their purebred genome. The majority of Scottish wildcats today are hybrids. The dense forests of South and Central America are home to many carnivorous species. Some are large in size. Some have scales, while others soar through the air. But there are also predators whose size is often underestimated. That is the tiger cat, although their size is not as majestic as their name suggests. This tiny predator is still the terror of small and weak creatures in the forest. The tiger cat, or oncilla, is the smallest member of the leopardus genus. They are divided into two species, the northern tiger cat and the southern tiger cat. In this video, we mainly talk about the northern tiger cat. They primarily inhabit the dense forests of the Amazon range. These cats thrive under the canopy, with their preferred habitat being dense forests. Cloud-covered mountain rainforests with high humidity. But in recent years, tiger cats have been forced to change their lifestyle, as their main habitat is gradually fragmented by roads and deforestation to make way for farms and plantations. Tiger cats are forced to squeeze into new niches to survive. Now, they have been found in the grasslands and thorny shrub forests of Brazil. The cats distributed in this new land are called cochinga. They have a very strong adaptability. Although skilled climbers, tiger cats are not arboreal species. Like other wild cats, tiger cats have large spots behind their ears, which act as false eyes. This is an effective way to deceive enemies. As elusive animals, we do not have much information about the enemies of tiger cats. But one known species that hunts them is the ocelot. When threatened, tiger cats will arch their backs, pull out their fur, and air. This makes their movement more difficult. But it is effective in making them appear larger to intimidate attackers. With a size smaller than the average domestic cat, large prey is not on this cat's menu. Their main prey is birds and mice. Tiger cats are very agile, and chasing the fastest prey in the forest is not a problem for them. Stalking and ambushing, the hunting methods of cats are always the same. A bite to the back of the skull, severing the spinal cord, will kill the prey instantly. This small predator of the Amazon is also very picky. When catching a bird, tiger cats will pluck its feathers before eating it. Unfortunately, as farms increasingly encroach into tiger cat habitats, the birds they easily hunt are often owned livestock. This is one of the reasons why the adorable tiger cat is listed as a vulnerable species. They become targets of retaliation from farmers for killing their chickens. Overhunting is also a cause of the decline in tiger cat numbers. although the fur trade has significantly decreased since its peak. In the 70s and 80s of the last century, their numbers continued to decline. Due to territory being fragmented by transportation routes and the rapid expansion of plantations and farms. Which cat species impresses you the most? Please leave your opinion in the comments section.
Curious? Subscribe and step through the next anomaly.